Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, we're lowering this fucking shit cunt. Literally, it's only a 30mm drop. These springs have been painted black, but you can see from up here, they used to be red. Okay, I've took the little sleeve thing off, the little strut top condom. Literally now all I need to do is unbolt these. I don't think I'm gonna need a breaker bar. That's at a really fucking awkward angle. I don't think I'll need a breaker bar, but that might help factory point. That one came off really easy, or got loose really easy. This one's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to get to, but I'm going to have to take them off soon anyway, because I'm getting a custom strut brace made for the rear. I did a thing. The bumper's now off, and also this bolt's coming off now, which is fucking sick. The bolt's actually coming off, probably because I took pressure off it, but I didn't have enough room to bring the brake bar up, so that's why I had to take the bumper off. You can see, I don't know how you can see them bolts there. Pulled both of them through. Cracked this side of the bumper, I believe. And I've broke this clip as well, because I broke the little metal thing on the other side. So, I'm kind of fucked, not gonna lie, but I think I've got a method to fixing this bumper. Obviously, I want to fiberglass that little crack, but the little L brackets, I think I'm going to get some metal ones made and then just fiberglass the fuck out of them to mount it. I think it's going to work well. In the meantime, I'm just going to clean this up and then prime this bottom bit just so it looks white. So if you look down, then it will always look white instead of looking blue. So you can see there is difference between them. Literally, all I'm going to do now is plop this one in. This one has actually got better bushings than this one. This is the stock ZR one. This is the 35 or 30mm one, whichever one it is. And it's also on 160 struts, which I believe are a bit stiffer. I could be wrong in that sense, but yeah, these are going on. I'm recording this about a week later. This is my current issue. The bushing, the metal part of the bushing has come out with the bolt, bending it a little bit, but I'm not too bothered about that. Like, I need a new beam anyway. But I can't get the shock out, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. The captive nut on the other side, so it's not like that's broke. The bolts actually come out and it's stuck. We're at the front now. I've undone these 3 bolts. Well, I say undone, I've slacked them off a bit. They're not completely loose. Also, didn't paint under them when I painted the engine bay, like a mong. So it's gonna be blue under there. But as for the bottom, this kind of surprised me a little bit. I expected a bolt or something going through the shock, but it's literally just like a massive clamp. Which is rusty as fuck. It's been sat in WD-40 for about 20 minutes. So just a quick thing, this is the lowered spring, you can tell because of the markings, the red marks on it. This bolt, the easiest but hardest thing to get in. Literally, like, there's a groove in the strut, what you have to fit it in, and wiggling it about, because it's literally, there's a little gap here, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, there's a little gap. It's about 1 or 2 mil up from the actual arm, and you've got to try and slot it in that gap. It's a massive pain in the arse. We now have one side completely lowered. The front's only took about 20 minutes to do, and that's because I didn't know what I was doing. I could probably do the other side in about 10-15 minutes. The longest part, to be fair, is probably pulling the strut back out of the cup at the bottom, the little like ring that it sits in. It's probably the longest part because it's quite snug. So yeah, all I'm going to do now is tuck these tops up and then we're sorted. And then onto that one, which I probably won't record because there's no point. It needs to settle some, but we are a low boy. Like, 2-finger gap, that's not bad. Obviously, still needs to settle somewhat, so might go a little bit lower. I can't imagine it going much lower, but it'll go a little bit. The rear is just touching the floor, so it's not even compressing it. I'm going to do that front, and then I'm going to attack the back again to see what I can do getting that bushing out. Yeah, this is fucking dead. I'm not 100% sure what's wrong with it still. I have a suspicion that either one of the liners is cracked, or a piston ring is split and gone into the liner, and that's why it won't crank. Or possibly it's just seized. Like, I hope it's not seized.